we've been able to spend a lot of time shooting the basketball and, feel like we're in a really good spot to put our best foot forward. And really, that's all there is. Just want to go to Vegas and just have no fear and be excited to play and put ourselves in position to win games.
So you do, just to confirm, expect Alex to at least be available somewhat on Sunday?
Do, yes.
How, you mentioned obviously she's not going to maybe play a ton, but, how much of a presence does that give you, just, even teams having to prepare for her shot blocking and her ability in the post when she is on the floor?
Right. I mean, again, third in the nation or something in block shots when she was playing. Will she be as confident offensively? Will she do things as consistently as she was doing when she went down or went out? I don't know what percentage we'll have her. Is she 100% or is she 90 or even in conditioning situations, she's probably not all the way back. But I know that is a long body that you're going to have to think about, and she will change the game. She's smart. She's watched practice. She knows what we're doing. She knows how to step in, I think, and really affect us. And I think it gives us a better chance to win when she's a part of our team and our rotation.
All conference teams coming out yesterday. Tara first team, LA second team, AT honorable mention, and of course D and Shasha freshmen. Just your thoughts on them getting those honors, and I believe 4 years, first time Tara makes an all conference team in any regard.
Yeah, proud of her, happy for her. When we sat down to do the list of of players available, it's a really sorry about that. It's a really good league and some really dynamic, athletic, tough competitors. And it was real easy to pick, 5, 6, 7 players and not even blink. And we couldn't vote for our own. So I was hopeful that one of our players would get in there. I do think Tara's been the most dominant for our team, most consistent on both ends of the floor. And know she's been the best, leader for us. It's about time for her. She deserves it. She's improved her game. She's gotten better. She's led a young team. I think I don't think we're done. I think we can get better and continue to get better. And a large part of that is due to Tara Wallet.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck on Sunday.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jamie. And Sam Taylor. Go ahead.
Thanks. So, Coach, on the news dropped yesterday that you had signed a 1-year extension alongside Coach Riley. Just obviously you've done this several times. The past several years signing an extension, but why now? And what does that mean to you to extend?
Well, it says a lot about my boss, and McCoy and just the leadership that's here and them appreciating you and wanting to have a coach in place and not be worried about that. It's just really a no-brainer for me. I love being here. I love the people I work with and for. I love the kids that we've been able to recruit. I think we have an opportunity to continue to get better and be a better team next year. And it's exciting to be a part of that. Just trying to stay one step ahead of, or to the side of the firing squad, right? You just always got to just hope that you're doing your part and making people feel good about this university. And I think our team is doing that. And again, like I said, I love being a part of this and I love being a Coug.
Well, when you look at the new Pac-12 that's on the horizon, obviously for all the other factors that you mentioned certainly played a part, but how big of a factor was that in just wanting to obviously you're already under contract for the time that league begins, but just how excited are you for the new Pac-12 and what that might look like?
Yeah, I'm excited, but cautiously excited. I just don't get too far ahead of myself. I don't sit around and have conversations about it. I don't think about the teams that will be playing that are different or the travel. I just really kind of live in the moment and want to stay real present and want to be grateful for this team and what we're doing right now and want to succeed right now in the West Coast Conference and want to go in there and try to win a championship in this tournament. So I'm leaving the leadership and the decisions and what's going to happen in bigger hands than mine. And I know Teresa's working really hard at that, and I know Ann is, and the people in our department. So just going to leave it at that and enjoy the ride of my own team.
Obviously, it was just I guess it was 2 years. I think it's 2 years today that you won the Pac-12 championship. As you know, as the seventh seed, running the table like that. What can you take from that experience that might help you this next week in a unique tournament format like the West Coast Conference?
Yeah, I mean, I really think it's so much about, how I feel like our team is it's a different team. We don't have the same team. We're not facing the same opponents. We've had a little bit of an up and a down year, which I think that year we did too. But it's about being kind of hot at the right time and getting healthy at the right time. And I think we're both of those things. I don't think we played an exceptional game at Pepperdine, but I really like how we've practiced. I like the fact that we're getting healthy. I love how some of our players' numbers over the last month of the season are going up and getting better. I think our freshmen are getting more and more confident. I talk to them and they're like, they want to win the championship. I don't think they're not going to walk into that arena and feel, pressure or gun shy. I think they're just going to go in there and really be confident and they feel good about our team and what we are capable of. And yeah, everybody's going to feel that way probably right now, but I like the youth. I like the energy. I like the competitiveness of this team. I think we're going to put on a good performance, and I think we have a chance to be in every game. And, we got to make some shots to see if we can win some of these games.
When it comes to the waiting until Sunday to play, obviously that does help you in the health department. But how do you handle the long waiting time and stay fresh and know that you're facing a team that's played, one or two games already?
Right. That was always a big concern. Even that year that we did win, I think our worst game was that first game against Cal. And you're right. Then the next day you turn around and you play Utah, who didn't play. I think that's how it went. and I think that can happen. I think, in certain arenas, sometimes sitting out that first game isn't the best for that game. Long term, it's best to get rest and not have to play 3 games in 3 days, or in some situations 4 or 5 games in 5 days. That's insane. But I'm just all we can do. I look at my team and I go, I think we have more depth than we've had in years past. I think, like I said, we're healthy, we're confident, and you're going to need all of that in this kind of setting. And I think the biggest thing that we can do is, we're not having to tell our kids be confident. We're not trying to convince them, oh, you can do it. I really legitimately believe and honestly believe that these guys really are confident and they believe in themselves and they believe in this team and they want to win above all else. And when you get that kind of excitement and team dynamics, I think you set yourself up for some success, or at least give yourself a chance.
Talk about how you've seen this team grow this year. In what ways have you seen them grow the most, and how has that growth taken place?
Well, I think we've become a little bit better rebounding team. I think our defense has been pretty good for the most part. Some consistency things are still questionable at times, but I think Tara's been pretty phenomenal. I think LA's been pretty phenomenal. AT, when she's at her best, I think we're pretty unbeatable. And I expect her to have a dynamite tournament. She's so solid with the ball and what we want to do. I mean, her leadership is key for us. And then you add in a D, and I think D is just getting better every single day she steps in the gym. Her footwork, her ability to get rebounds out of her area, her defensive presence, keeping her on the floor without foul trouble is key. You add in, a Jenna Villa who can do what she can do. You've got Shasha off the bench and Marta, and clearly you got Alex coming back. I mean, I just like the fact that we got different weapons that are a little bit seasoned now. They're not young. You're not going to see young mistakes or as many. And again, they kind of know what they're capable of, and they don't get outside that too much. And I think that's important at this time of year.